So we're taking the dogs to the kennel today because we're going to go to Branson for the weekend for my birthday on Saturday. So anyway, I'm in the process of carrying Peggy Sue's huge kennel out to the car. Fun times, huh? It's kind of heavy, it's big. So now I've got the things loaded up in the car. I've got to get the animals together and get them in the car and get them over to the kennel. Paws and claws, here we come. Look out, Sherry. Well, we're in the car. Here's Roscoe. And there's Peggy Sue. I had to put her in a new halter today. It's a little bit big, but this is a large. She's already outgrown the medium. It won't be long. She's going to definitely be a larger, extra large dog by the time she's fully grown. She just started losing her puppy teeth this week, so that makes her between 12 and 16 weeks old. Holy cow, she's going to get quite big. And we're pulling in to Paws and Claws now. The dogs are getting to their home away from home. They spend, every time we take a trip, we bring them here. Sherry is a fantastic animal lover, and she takes such good care of our babies. So, coming around the corner, and you'll see that, see, here's the sign, and here is the actual big kennel that she keeps them in. We are here. We've arrived to your home away from home, guys. You're at your vacation spot. It just started happening last night. In the last 24 hours, these trees have started turning colors. This is the hilltop on the other side of Highway 20 when we come to the highway. This is the morning sky as we were heading into Joplin. The sky was so pretty that morning. The Indian at the Big Cabin truck stop, and we always like to stop and have breakfast at the Joplin Cracker Barrel. My mocha coffee, so delicious, yum, yum, and my mama's pancake breakfast. Penguins in honor of the Pengrooms. You all know what I'm talking about. And a cute little unicorn Christmas ornament. Rick and I being goofy at Branson Landing. This is my sister Carol. We were sitting at the tiki bar looking at the ridge line across the river and drinking the ultimate margarita. We each had one and it was quite tasty. These are the amphibious vehicles that they take out into the river now for a little jaunt. They don't do the ducks anymore. These were quite interesting. We might try them someday. If you know me, you should know the story about Wash Your Nuts. This is the Smith Creek Distillery Tasting Bar, and this is Rick enjoying his tasting. Doesn't he look happy? When Bill took some packages to the car, he found a $20 bill laying on the ground, and I guess this is his tip for coming with us on this trip. Carol is checking it out to make sure it's a real $20 bill because she's convinced it's really a religious flyer with a "Pray to Jesus to forgive you for your sins" on the back. It was real. And of course, checking out the $20 bill to make sure it was real or not occurred in the Moonshine Distillery. After we finished the moonshine tasting and purchasing our moonshine, the butter cake is delicious. We decided to go zip lining. This is some pictures of us as we went across the river. They just took you on this little chair across to the ridgeline on the other side of the river, and then you came back. I was really surprised when I looked at these pictures about how white my legs are. See, this is the effect of COVID. You didn't get to go out on vacation and get in the sun. So we had quite a bit of fun doing this. stop. And yes, it was a sudden stop. But as Rick will be quick to tell you, that was actually the most exhilarating part of the ride, was that sudden break, because everything else was slow and smooth. And here is Carol and Bill doing their zip line across the river. I got both of their trips on video.
Watching their faces, I forgot to watch it go all the way to the end.
The look on their faces whenever the sudden break occurs is always so funny to me. They're like, oh! We had dinner at the Saltgrass Steakhouse there at Branson Landings. That was my drink. We had quite a delicious queso appetizer and some fried mushrooms. And here's just some pictures of us goofing off, sitting there waiting to eat and to just visit and spend some time together. So glad they went with us on this trip. Fried mushrooms, and then this is my steak, loaded baked potatoes, and asparagus. That we've rented for the weekend. Kitchen. Down this little hallway is our bedroom. I love that elephant, and it has an attached hall bath. So, bathroom, coming round. Living room, the master bedroom.
Not breakfast at all.
There's Rick.
Hi, Rick.
There's Carol. There's Bill.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No,
You're
I'm not.
Bill.
I'm Paris today. Get it right.
Okay, Paris. The nice little sunroom. Rick picked it out because he liked this deck off the river here. The sky was really pretty that first night at the condo, and some views from both sides of the deck. So pretty there. The third glass of butter cake moonshine.
Go on vacation and they break out.
It's because you got mastitis.
I have mastitis.
Say no to masking.
Stings back here.
You definitely had an allergic reaction to the mask.
I told you masks are bad for you.
I know, we're from Oklahoma. We don't do the masking.
So how's that for my
And there's Mars. That's what got them all started on staring at the sky.
Going up on the thing. I haven't watched our video.
Almost on your way.
The quilty shop is one of our most important stops every time we go to Branson. We love to go in there and look at all the crafts. Mother loves to get ideas for new quilts here. It's kind of expensive though when you walk in. They trap you really quickly. We stopped and ate street tacos at this little restaurant before going on our VIP tasting tour. It was quite delicious. Carol and Rick are quite occupied. For some reason, Bill decided to sit beside me. So we switched it up, made something different. Carol was exhausted and taking a nap on the way to the first winery. No, she hasn't had a single thing to drink yet. Rick and I being a little goofy, taking a selfie. We took this one at the Moonshine Distillery before going in for drinks. We liked the view of the background there. This was the things that I tasted. I learned I am not a fan of moonshine or corn liquor. And here is the items that I chose from. Carol was very hesitant to take that tiny sip of White Lightning. The owner of the distillery is there giving her encouragement and teaching her. She says, if you have to go through those kind of processes to take something, it's not meant for your body. Rick was providing moral support. This is the wine tasting at the last winery we went to. It was my favorite. Some of the views in the background, we really liked it. They played music. We'll go back there again. We realized there was a tower having different lights in the pride colors, and Rick said, let's get our picture with the pride tower in the back. Unfortunately, it doesn't really show up in our pictures, and we tried several times, and it just never shows the colors the way that we could see it. So here's the tower by itself, and I still did not capture the colors. Here we are in the bus riding to the restaurant to have the meal to end the tour. We were at the Black Oak Grill in Branson Landing. We had steak, garlic mashed potatoes, and grilled zucchini. It was so delicious. We are going to go back to that restaurant again as well. Sisterly love. Gotta get a picture.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. She's being slick.
I'm not being slick. I'm being perfectly honest. You can just see how foggy it is over the river. There really is houses over there.
Get a picture of Bill and Rick talking about cooking on their Blackstone grills.
Hey, if you want to do a free advertisement, it's okay. Watching an interview while I drank my morning coffee. And here's a shot of what I was watching. It's Sunday morning and we're on our way to Billy Gale's restaurant. It's known to have 14-inch pancakes. So, sounds kind of country, but we're going to try it out. There's Rick driving on this foggy morning. Drive going to the restaurant.
Not foggy here.
It is too foggy. Look at all that fog.
Yeah. Well, we just cleared a hilltop there and it got nice and clear.
Carol's GPS has her vehicle as an amphibious vehicle. She's in the middle of the lake driving to the restaurant. It's fog soup. Crazily, some of the people don't have their headlights on. It's kind
Like
of
the ones
scary.
in front of us.
Yeah, like the car directly in front of us. Can't really see. Billy Gale's. Whoa! Kidding. I don't know. So that's the overflow parking, and it's absolutely full. Here it is. There's the famous restaurant we were going to go to. There was like a 2-hour wait to get breakfast, so we're on our way back into Branson to see about Cracker Barrel. So we are off the turnpike headed home. It's about 2:15 in the afternoon. We had a great trip in Branson and looking forward to doing it again. And so we'll see you all later and you all have a good one.
Happy birthday!
Thank you, babe.